before we begin, what is the first instrument that everybody in the world came to? Not a flute.
Drum.
A drum. Everybody in the world had a drum. Different materials, different parts of the world made different sounds, but everybody had a drum. What's the second instrument? Second oldest instrument in the world?
A guitar.
Not a guitar.
A
It kind of goes
hand drum.
a rattle. Everybody in the world had a rattle. Made out of different materials, they made different sounds, but everybody had a rattle. What is the third oldest instrument in the world?
The violin.
Not the violin. What do you think?
The guitar.
Not a guitar. Yes. A whistle. Very good. Everybody in the world had a whistle, whether it was an eagle bone whistle used in ceremony or a cedar whistle used for hunting. Everybody had a whistle. And then over time, they evolved into a new instrument, which kind of looks like long and has holes. The flute. Now, what kind of instrument do you think this is? Yes, what do you think? It's not a horn, but good guess though. What do you think?
Bigger flute.
It's not a flute. This is actually a drum.
It's in the drum category.
This is in the drum category. This is what's called a didgeridoo. The didgeridoo, and the tradition of the didgeridoo, belong to the Larrakia people, who lived in the northern territories of Australia. They are the only people that played the didge in Australia. And they used it in ceremony as a drum. And the rhythms that are played tell a story. They also used it for communications. They could hear and feel the vibrations for many, many miles. And in these rhythms, they also imitated natural life around them. So the barking of the dingo, or the hopping of a kangaroo, or the call of the kookaburra. They imitated the world around them, and they told stories in this fashion. So it sounds kind of like this. Another story that ties back to alcohol. Now, Larrakia people used to be a very big people, very prosperous. But now with the introduction of alcohol, there are only 7 families left. 480 people left alive because of drugs and alcohol. So this is a good example of how alcohol makes us weaker and how it can do damage to a people. How sad will it be when these people go away And the traditions like the didgeridoo and the stories that are behind the didgeridoo and the rhythms disappear. How sad will it be when the Ojibwe or the Lakota or the Dakota go away?
So we need to stop. Stop smoking, take care of ourselves. The leading baby doctors say you need to be healthy, healthy, healthy. Eat right, drink right, exercise and sleep right. 6 months before you even think about having a baby. So that means, like being an athlete, you've seen people that work out all the time and jog and stay real healthy. That's the whole idea. So